One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Mickey Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the USF Bulls and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Bulls ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Goes to the option. The keeper on the option. The pitch. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the back. On the option. Doing it himself again.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
The Black Knights send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Takes a handoff. It's Isaac. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. It's complete on the right side. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. So now it's 2nd and long. Now they'll try the right side. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Black Knights offense will go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do it.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The big fullback's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be third and long. The give to the fullback. Finding some room. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Nice move to pick up yardage. Strong, firm tackle. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. Spins away from the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Handoff to the single running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On the run, fires downfield. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. The quick out. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll give it to the back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. This third down played more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. With the draw, it's Collins. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. Just feeds the running back. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Black Knights with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Punts it out of the air. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Quarterback keeps it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Here's a little room there. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, South Florida. The defense putting points on the board.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Run it with the fullback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The option, he'll keep it. Maybe a crease. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
You know, it's so unique to find quarterbacks that have these types of moves in the open field. You oftentimes find guys that can run very quickly straight line, but how about the shiftiness of this quarterback and the ability to make people miss? That's impressive.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll run the option. He'll keep it again on the option. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The run inside. It's Isaac. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Van Buren. Shoots it to the left. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Makes one man miss. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Isaac. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Rides to back and leaves it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do. Touchdown Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escaping. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. He's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
He's going to run it across the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Offense goes on the attack on first and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Floating away. Open space at the 25. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. And now over to your game inside Michie Stadium. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
And the Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That is exactly what this defense needed, man. They needed to start fast. Obviously in a deficit, coming out of the half with energy to get a sack early in the drive, man. Nice response by this defense.
The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Give to the fullback. There's a crease. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense getting set for 1st down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. To the air, it's Van Buren. Fakes the grab over the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The run from the shotgun. Could be an alley. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls are marching down the field. They'll run the option. Keeps it on first down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
Fullback's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. The option look. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them it's...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. On the move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the ground. Might have a chance. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down here for the offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Turning it on! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. And he missed it. No good. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Using his legs, it's Collins. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. So we open the final period with a third down play. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. It's 3rd and 5. He leaves it with his back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll be smacked to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Sets up the screen.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on 3rd down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open field by the defense to now set up 4th down.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Now on the option. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Anderson.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback
snags it and he's open. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to throw again. Looking to scramble. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Takes it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Fires quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. On the draw, it's Collins. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Trying to move them on the counter. Got a little grass. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Sweet cut there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. To the air, it's Van Buren. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a first down and maybe the start of a long drive.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have two more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point, you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores, got to push the ball down the field, take more chances.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Anderson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pocket breaking down. Across the 25, he's got room. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And the Black Knights trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. They'll move the tight end. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Now on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The quarterback takes a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.